Wait, what the hell was that? What the heck is going on? Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video of Lord of the Mysteries. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this series with me. And thank you so much for all of the incredible comments you guys left in my first video. I heard that the pacing might potentially slow down a bit. That'll be helpful with the story and with digesting the information. Some people in my community were like, I don't know what's happening, but I love it. And I kind of had the same feeling. I was like, wait a minute, this is incredible. I need to understand what's going on though. I spent like a solid day during last week. I went through 1 and 2 again. I wrote a lot of notes down and just wanted to understand the world and what was going on. I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything, and I wanted to make sure that I understood all the information that was thrown at us in those first 2 episodes. Also, my editor even sent me a recap of all of the important information that I needed to know to make sure that I was down the right path. So thank you, editor. And thank you all of you for commenting and also leaving your own summaries and lists. I just really appreciate it so much. I'm still going through all the comments. There's a lot of details, but you guys are awesome. So thank you so much for that. I think one of the biggest things I was confused about in the first episode especially was who those people were that died at the beginning and what was going on with Clen versus who our main character really is. Basically, our main character is from another universe, from Earth, and he transmigrated into a different universe, a parallel universe. I also learned the difference between transmigration and reincarnation. So thank you guys so much, because yes, those are different. So I learned that. Guys, I'm learning a lot of new things. It's great. Our MC transmigrated into the body of Clen. Him and his 2 classmates seem like they all killed themselves. Welch and Naya, those are his classmates. They were all studying like history and language and stuff, and they found this very important notebook. So it begs the question, what made them kill themselves? What made him write down, everyone will die, including you? And then he took his own life. Like, they uncovered something that I think made them do that. And thinking back on everything that we saw in the first 2 episodes, a lot about notebooks and diaries. There's this important family and their diary that they came across and then they all killed themselves. There's this emperor who our MC thinks is also a transmigrator because he was reading notes from his journal that were in Chinese that were from Earth, so that's why he could read them, which meanwhile in this parallel universe they're trying to decipher it and they can't figure out what it says. That was very interesting. Another thing I was confused about that I had to just like really sit down and figure out what was going on. I feel like I have a lot more clarity now going into episode 3 after studying the first 2 episodes. But yeah, all of this stuff about notebooks, and then there is this constant writing that's happening through both episodes, and then also in the ED when the credits are rolling, you can hear writing, and then there's this mysterious floating feather, like a feather pen. So I don't know if it has to do with the journal that they found from this family. I don't know if it has to do with the family that founded this kingdom. I'm not sure, but it's all connected somehow. That, or it's 2 separate things. The thing with the family and that notebook, and the thing with this mysterious writing and the pen and everything. Maybe it has to do with the emperor. Maybe it has to do with the family. Or maybe it has to do with the Augustus family. I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. Very excited to keep watching. Clen is now a part of the Evernight Goddess Church. There are 3 or 4 main churches within this kingdom. Wait. The Evernight Goddess, Lord of Storms, and the God of Steam and Machinery. Those are the main churches in this area. So it makes me wonder about other areas, other kingdoms, and what churches are big there, and then which Beyonders are there and what are their abilities. It's just, it's a very exciting universe. I can't wait to dive into all of this more. I'm also trying to differentiate our main character that transmigrated accidentally, who's trying to figure out how to get back, and who Clen was. What was he up to? Why do we also keep hearing, oh my God, what are those two things that keep appearing? Those two words, you guys. Phlegria and Hornacus. Well, I wonder if that has to do with the family. I wonder if those are family members' names. I wonder if those are their names. So got to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, every Monday at 3 p.m., we are going to be having meetings with the Hanged Man and Justice. And I'm about to do a little tarot corner for all of you because I really wanted to look up the meaning behind Justice and the Hanged Man, and I'll also read briefly what the Fool means. They were saying that the Emperor created them. They originally meant something else, and now they have a whole nother meaning, which also, I guess in this universe, the tarot cards help understand the paths more, I believe. I think that them choosing those names could also represent how they see themselves. Kind of like how Clint chose his name as the Fool. He got that as his present for the reading. So I think that maybe these can both say things about each character, but also I think potentially about what could happen or what maybe did happen. I think it could help with the story moving forward. It is killing me, but it makes me wonder if those were the other two cards, because he didn't look at his past and he didn't look at his future. He only looked at his present. So she picked Justice. She's also the one that wants to become a Beyonder, and the Hanged Man, I believe, is a Beyonder. He was a bit more cautious. He was studying. He was realizing just how powerful this person is, which just gives me so many more questions about Clen and why he has that ability. But Justice, some keywords are accountability, law, truth, karma, consequence, honesty, integrity, and then the whole cause and effect. Also goes on to say about the upright meaning of justice, because there are also downright, like upside down meanings to each card. I'm wondering if that will come into play. This says, if you have been wronged, this card's appearance may bring you relief. On the other hand, if your actions caused pain to others, this card serves as a warning. So her appearance represents a chance for you to change your actions for a better future. It also says, when a tarot card reading shows Justice, it is also showing a potential time to take accountability for your action. That is very fascinating. Everything about truth. Truth must come to pass. Learn the truth about others and yourself. Speak and know the truth before passing a judgment. All of that stuff revolves around her and the card Justice. Let me know what you guys think down below about all of this. I think it's fascinating, and I'm wondering if these meanings will have any meaning to like why they chose these cards. I don't think it's random. I think it's definitely for a reason. I just don't know what reason, because there could be multiple. Now, the Hanged Man, it is for uncertainty, lack of direction, sacrifice, waiting, a contemplative state. And I love that he chose that for himself, because he did seem like he was in a place of contemplativeness, studying, a bit more calculated than the girl was. The Hanged Man card reflects a particular need to suspend certain actions. As a result, this might indicate a certain period of indecision. So it means that certain actions or decisions need to be properly implemented, and they're likely to be postponed. It's basically a warning and says that it would be ideal, ultimately best for the situation, if you stall certain actions in order to ensure that you have more time to reflect on making a critical decision that will ultimately be the best. So the Hanged Man is sort of just like suspended in time a bit, right? A place of contemplativeness and a place of decision. Seeking clarity. Sometimes taking action immediately isn't always the best choice. Sometimes you need to wait and you need to think and either see what happens next or reflect and refrain from taking immediate action, because if you do, you might not get the outcome you want. Justice and the Hanged Man. Very, very interesting. We then have the Fool, which he chose for himself and that he pulled as his present, which is beginnings, spontaneity, idealism, freedom, adventure, and sort of youthful innocence. The Fool card is numbered 0, which is considered to be a number of infinite potential. I am getting all of this, by the way, from the same website. Let me know if your reading is slightly different or what you think about all of this. Can't wait. But yeah, I just really wanted to dive deeper into the meaning of all of this because I definitely do not think that it's random. And I think that it might help inform the story moving forward. Also want to touch on really fast the poet Leonard and what happened in the last episode with his shadow glitching or moving like that was really creepy. And I don't know if he is going to be an ally or an enemy, but we did learn about how there could be uncontrollable beyonders. That makes sense because with all of that power and knowledge and just like information, not everyone would be able to handle that. I wanted to cover the tarot cards. I also just wanted to quickly go over some things that I was personally very confused about in the first 2 episodes that I feel like I've gained clarity and understanding now, spending like a whole day writing stuff down about this and learning more about this world, all of the different churches, the gods, the pathways, and this kingdom. So yeah, I think I'm ready for episode 3. It's called The Notebook, so maybe we will learn more about this family, and maybe our main character will learn more about the notebook. It really does seem like Welch, Naya, and Clen found it, and then something happened to them through it or through the knowledge that they learned. And I don't know where it is now, but I think that Clen has the clues that are potentially locked in his mind, and the memories aren't all there. But of course they're not because of what happened to him. The body, you know, the brain and everything. So yeah, let's dive in. Without further ado, it is Lord of Mysteries episode 3. Let's go. Yes. Path of the Divine. Wow. All right. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh my God. Wait a minute. I immediately opened my notebook. I'm like, wait just 1 second now. This is the blonde guy that was following him in the first episode. Nightmare. Yes. Dunsmith. The thing that happens with their eyes, that happens every time they activate their ability. Is that what's going on with the eyes? Because we've seen that now with him. We've seen that with the poet. It's kind of showing that you are in his nightmare, or the poet in his power, his ability. At first, I thought that that was happening to Dunn himself. And I'm like, what is going on? Okay, but they're in an interrogation at the moment. I wonder if... Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yum. Thank you.
怪不得巴库斯会失控。个非凡者绑架一个孩子，暂且可以说是赌徒的疯狂，但刚好。
That sucks. He said you'll get used to it. You'll get used to the smell of death.
而在瑞尔比伯也处于失踪状态，这就是我们要找的目标了。克兰，靠你了。
Okay. Yeah.
比伯的位置。
Wow, that is so sick. Yeah, that happens with the eyes every single time. Wait, is that the same room? It looked like the same window. It looked like the same thing that we saw Clen see at the end of the last episode, where the book was almost calling his freaking name in that room. A strong power interfered with the divination? Yeah, it looked like it was about to impale him. Who's
外
that?
套不错，很精神。
Oh, wait, that's him. He's
黄
shaking.
水晶强灵性沟通，提升占卜效果。今天的抓捕行动，你或许用得上。封印物的使用权，用于追查比伯行踪。目前已有人护送抵达停根，有的过于神奇，有的拥有极大的破坏力，必
Cool.
须严格控制。封印在各地查尼斯门后。
Ooh.
二级是
Grade 2 means dangerous. Okay. Wow. This is so
克
grand.
莱恩·莫雷蒂的贝克兰德·戴尔哈森。
Sequence 7 Nightmare. Right. I saw in all of your amazing comments. So with every sequence, you can have like, okay, I think I thought about it in a different way, but so that says sequence 7 Nightmare. Done. Smith is also Nightmare. He has Nightmare. So it's like they've all had the same Nightmare potion. They achieved that. But the sequence is different. So sequence 7 is stronger. So then that makes me think about all of the seers there could potentially be. And that isn't to say that, let's say that Clen has sequence 9 seer. That doesn't mean that someone else can also have that too, right? You just need to have like the right alchemist or the right ingredients to create sequence 9 within the church that you're affiliated with, correct? So there could be other sequence 9 seers out there. Oh my God. Oh, like sequence 1 seer must be wild. Okay, but so he's sequence 7 Nightmare. I'm trying to remember what Dunn Smith is. I believe I even saw it mentioned in the comments what he was. I don't know if it was 8. Maybe that was Leonard, the poet. I think he has an 8 sequence poetry. Okay, he has a sleepless pathway. All right. Does that mean that that is also the same pathway that Dunn has? And that other character, we saw another sleepless. Oh my God. Okay.
序列7梦魇。
Corpse collector pathway, grave digger, sleepless pathway, nightmare. Okay. Right. And those are the options within this church. There's the corpse collector, sleepless, seer, and marauder, something? There was a fourth one. The church has 4 pathways available. Mystery prayer? Why did I think it was marauder? All of these are the names of the sequence 9 of their corresponding pathways. Leonard, however, is a midnight poet, which is sequence 8 of the sleepless pathway. Okay. I just said, isn't he an 8? So they all have different names. Every sequence has a different name. I'm gonna need a whole damn chart, you guys. All right. Who is this? Wait. Oh, another corpse collector. I was like, ooh, seer? Sequence 7, spirit medium. This is fascinating. Corpse collector pathway, sequence 7. Where did they get all of these higher sequences?
序列8
So the corpse collector pathway sequence 8 is called grave digger. And then corpse collector pathway sequence 7 is spirit medium.
序列7通灵者，又见面了，克莱恩。
I thought she looked familiar.
带上一名战斗力近乎为零的
Okay.
战斗家，
Bringing along a seer with almost no fighting capabilities.
近乎为零的
Ooh.
战斗家，我不认为是明智的决定。
Because he could be a liability.
虽然
They
是
seem
个安提
powerful.
戈努斯家族笔记，但其用2049的风险升堂评估过吗？
那是安提戈努斯家族后裔，唯一能快速找到他的，只有他们家族制造出来的49的恩队长。
Okay.
开始吧，绝对不能停，否则会有生命危险。
Oh, okay.
什么鬼？封印物的开启这么奇怪的吗？
Stop.
靠这个保命？
Wait, this is really funny with the music. And he's like, okay, I'll endanger my life. This is what you want me to do?
难道2049的风险就是让人尴尬而亡？
Cringe themselves to death? No, I'm sorry, but this looks so fucking weird what they're doing. Wait, what is crawling out? I wasn't expecting that. Can they stop doing that?
动不了了。
Uh-oh. It like hissed at him. Oh no, oh no. I love the sound of it so much. Oh, it's following you. Just keep doing this weird motion. Although 2-049 certainly may seem like it's alive. It will escape after luring in its watcher, resulting in, okay, disastrous consequences. It is kind of cute though. Oh, what the hell? Okay. It's targeted you. Whoa. Oh, it's going for the code. Wait, let it go for the code. This is the first time I've died in public. Yeah, can I just say it looks like they're just jerking off the air? I have to say it. Everyone is thinking it. If you're not thinking it, I'm sorry. But I feel like 90% of people are thinking it. I can't stop thinking about it. They look ridiculous. In all my 20 years. Okay, wait, so he's 20. They're just gonna... Okay. Maybe if you do it this way, like you're lifting a weight. Nah, I'm reading this. It changes every time. It's an ancient organization established in the 4th epoch. Epoch? Wait a minute, I looked up how to say this name. I'm so sorry. Wait. I don't know. Google was like epic, and I was like, there's no way. Epoch. Okay, epoch or epoch? Epoch. Okay, so I guess not epic, but epoch or epoch, right? So, established during the 4th epoch, which, isn't that when this kingdom was also established? By, the Augustus family? So I wonder if the Augustus family also created the secret order. Each appearance they make, they're usually tracking or searching for something. Interesting. All right. Oh, God. Uh-oh. The notebook has already been absorbed? Is this the same clown person we saw in the first episode? Oh! He's part of the order! Oh, God, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, he's turned into a monster. Yeah. You guys are late. Okay, yeah. Honestly. Horses are like, fuck this! This is bad. Okay. He's after the clown doll. Take care of yourself first. Ooh, here we go. This is sick. Oh, so cool! Oh, this whole sleepless nightmare path is so cool. He's too strong. What? This isn't a Beyond or Gone Berserk. I think like what we've seen before, right? It's a lost soul? Dead soul? What is a dead soul? Okay. Get a girl. Oh my god.
笔记。
Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Fuck. Sandman. That's so sick. Well, how do you say his name? Night. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. Night slumber compared to the fog's intense murmuring. You're weak? You can hear the fog talking? Oh my god, she's so cool. They did it. Is she okay? Goddess's gaze. Oh shit. Oh my god, I was like, how? Wait, he's moving so fast. There's so much happening right now. That's what I thought! He's a sequence 7 beyonder? Of what? Or above? Ooh, guys, and what was going on with him and talking about the fog? Does he have 2 sequences and he doesn't know that? Is the fog something that Klen had that he, when he transmigrated, he doesn't understand what it is? Is he a seer? And is he also, is the fog part of the sleepless sequence? There was something weird that he just did. I might be wrong, but you know what? Sometimes it's good to just say your thoughts, put them out there. I could be right. Oh, the laugh. This looks so good. Oh. Oh, that snap. Oh, he got him. What? Get him. He healed himself? Whoa! Damage transfer? This is sick! Wow. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh! Oh! Now they're all puppets! Did you hear that? What is this? We're back. No way. I'm just trying to figure out what the fog is. I'm trying to figure this out. The way that the Beyonder, the Hanged Man, said, you are stronger than like we could ever fathom. We can never imagine. There's 22 pathways. All pathways start at 9. They end at 0. From weakest to strongest. And I think this might be a 1 or even a 0 or something with the fog and everything going on with this. Safe. Okay. Whoa. Is he creating that reality? It is safe. It is safe. I can move again. Yeah. As a former seer. Wait, what the hell was that? What the hell is going on? Maybe the fog is not one of the pathways. Or maybe if he can't sense it, and Leonard again with his shadow moving and his eyes looked like, is he, what was that? The puppet has made everyone else lose consciousness, our little secret. And then it shows him clearly not. Oh! Oh, now he's stuck. No way. Oh! He's trying to do the damage transfer again. Not hit him again. Yes, 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 yes. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. No, we're good. I don't like clowns already. Are they gonna have questions for him on like how he escaped that? What is he saying? I'm beginning to get more and more sus of him. Okay. Okay. No, there's something going on with him. Wow. Verified before he can view it. Uh-oh. Wow.
吸收笔记力量这么危险，比伯为什么不先离开廷根再说呢？
想的人，往往容易做出错误的决定。
Interesting. Yikes.
你就等于拯救了更多的人。
Yeah.
不用特别在意。
占卜家途径的序列8是什么？小丑。
Clown.
你今天的表现真让人震撼。只有序列9是击杀了一名序列7实力的密修会成员，你是怎么办到的？
The fog within me.
小丑千算万算，算漏了我居然没被2049我带着笔记的原因，
所以，他用唤醒你做交易，你抓住机会，然后一枪毙命。
几枪？
你真是我见过的最出色的占卜家。
Oh
小伙
wow.
子，有前途。
That's amazing. Aw.
谢谢您的夸赞。
The hell's that?
克雷，
有点累了。
你今天确实辛苦了，下午就好好休息。
Guys. Yeah. Okay.
刚刚后续魔药是小丑吗？可以考虑一下序列晋升的事了。纳奇斯一语的事，
Yeah.
也许研究历史的人更加清楚。
All right, so with the ingredients, you can evolve, advance to the next sequence. I'm confused about how it is clown, how clown is the ingredient. What do you do with the clown? What do you juice it and put it into the fucking a potion? What is that? That's so bizarre.
克莱恩的老师了。
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, beautiful transition. Also, I'm just gonna say it. It's very interesting with the camera angle and how it was doing, like it was purposely showing Clen and his shadow, and it wasn't moving. I was looking, but his shadow wasn't moving. I'm getting really sus about the whole thing with the shadow moving with Leonard, the poet. I don't know what that means yet.
是的，哈兹克先生。
History professor.
我们研究了一本古老的安提戈努斯家族笔记，上面记载。
You know what? Dunn Smith. What a weird normal name to have among all these other names I can't pronounce. Mr. Smith said something about being controlled with like ocular abilities can make you make like rash decisions. It did make me think about Welch and Naya and then him and how they all sort of killed themselves. It's just making me wonder more and more about what happened with the notebook belonging to this family.
安提戈努斯家族，夜之国，像在哪里听说过？好吧，也许只是词根相类。
如果你有想起什么，或者得到另外的资料，能否写信给我？
没问题。喜欢探索历史是件好事。 但也容易触碰到一些隐藏在黑暗中的禁区。
Oh, great.
万事小心。
我记住了，哈兹克先生。
和夜之国吗？
Oh, no. Professor, what? What the fuck? What just came out of his shadow? That is just like the glitch that kind of keeps happening with Leonard. Except that went full chaos into some sort of demon skeleton that looked back at Clen. Oh, great. I knew it. He knows. Professor absolutely knows, and he was pretending to not know because he does not want to share information. And then he gave a very foreboding warning. Be careful. Be careful what you're looking into. That was a terrifying thing that just came out of his shadow. It's showing a tiny little mark at the back of his ear. I'm gonna take a look at Leonard's earlobe the next time we see him. See if I can see anything behind it. Incredible episode. I feel like every episode is going to be such a wild trip. The animation and the art style is so engaging to look at. I love it. I really do. It's such a cinematic experience. Also, the sound mixing as well, everything that the VAs are doing. It's just such a gorgeous series. I'm so impressed. I can't wait to read your guys' comments. Thank you so much for watching this show with me. I have so many thoughts and questions after that episode. The fact that the fog is so powerful and so strong, he was able to hear it among everything else that was happening. That dead soul and everything going on with the notebook, it almost seemed like he could hear it. There's something wild going on with him. There's a lot of things going on with him and a lot of things going on in this universe. There is some really dark energy around this notebook about this secret order. And then I don't even know what just happened with the professor. Question after question after question. But I'm observing, I'm taking note, and I am doing my best. If the fog is not related to any sort of pathway, then what would it be? What is the explanation? How is this possible? What is it? I'm trying to remember what he said. In episode 1, he called it something. An alternate universe without a temple. You guys remember that? I might look back and see what he said about it. But yeah, I'm really curious. I wonder if we'll learn in this season or if it's like a long-term thing. We won't find out for a while. I don't know. But I'm really hooked, guys. I'm loving this. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments. I did say quite a lot during the episode. I do think that he will take the sequence 8 potion. I think that he will upgrade and be a sequence 8 seer. Does that mean that he gains more abilities and his title changes? I don't know. I think so, because it seems like every sequence, there's like the pathways and the sequences, and then with every number comes a different title or something, or ability. Yeah, we just saw a lot just happened in this episode. I need to have it marinate. Thank you guys so much. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 3. I'm so impressed by this, and I can't wait to learn more. I'm hooked. I love it. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching Lord of the Mysteries. But until the next video, this is Flexi out. Please take care and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, guys.